Good morning, guys. This is Peniel speaking, partner at SGI Segos Global Investment. Today, I'm here to share my analysis on the dollar index and to one of my favorite pairs. So before we start, guys, I want you to have an understanding that whatever analysis that I'm going to share today, it is just a continuation of what I've shared before. If you were following my analysis, I shared analysis way before and they went in our direction. Right now, I'm here to predict what is going to happen now that we have achieved our prediction that the dollar or whatever that we were analyzing, it went in our direction. Now we are here to have a clear direction that what is going to happen next. So let's get started, guys. I'm going to share my analysis on the dollar index. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead, guys. Let's do this. Okay, guys. As we can see on the dollar index now, the dollar index is in a range movement. Most people would call it a consolidation. Okay, in the demand, or some people will say it's in a recession moment. It is going through a recession. So what we know about consolidation, recession, or range movement is that the market is moving in a horizontal direction but up and down. It is just moving up and down in a horizontal direction. It is yet to find a clear direction whether it is going up or down, you see. So this tells us that the market is still trying to find direction. The dollar is still trying to find direction. I hate it when this happens. I really hate it when it does. This is the range, guys, that we have. Don't dismay. Let me try one more time. I don't know why it happens. I really don't know why. You see? This is the range movement that we have, guys. The market has been moving up and down. As you can see, up, it went up, down, here, went up there. Oh, yes, and came down here, made it double bottom here, which is not clear because this is a monthly time frame. But yet to go on a weekly time frame, it is very clear on a weekly time frame, and then it went up. Last time when I shared the video, I was saying the dollar will go up to that area, this area that it is currently in, you see. And now our prediction was correct. It went up in a very strong movement. You see, you can tell by the strength of the candlestick. Look how the strength of this candlestick last month, which means last month bulls were controlling the market on the dollar index, you see. So more buyers went in here. There were more buyers here, you see, because bulls were very strong. So technically, putting aside fundamentals, putting aside the news, judging by the strength of last month's candlestick, April, we can tell that the momentum of the bulls from last month can still push the market upwards to break the resistance area that it is currently in, because this is a very strong candlestick and a very strong resistance area, because you can see the market hasn't been able to break this area, this resistance area from 2016. You see, from 2016, this is a very strong candlestick area. This is very strong resistance area. You see, guys, from 2016, now we are on 2021. It hasn't been able to break above it. Now, when we look at the strength of the candlestick from last month, look how it even closed. It didn't even leave a huge spike above it to indicate that, okay, bulls might have tried to take over. The candlestick is very strong, so bulls can still push the market to break this area. You see, you'll understand my perspective when I share my free analysis on my favorite pairs, on why I'm saying bulls can break this area. You see, now let's move on to a weekly time frame. Let's move on to a weekly time frame. As we can see on a weekly time frame, guys, this is as I said, this is a double bottom direct made here. You see, this one is a double bottom right here, and the market took over and went up like a rocket ship. It took off like now it is within the resistance area. If you look before, look what happened 2016 here. I want you to look what happened 2016 here. It came into the resistance area and left some spikes there. Let's just zoom in. It came in and left some spikes there. You see, guys, there were some spikes, but now let's look what happened when 2020 it couldn't even be within the resistance area. It just hit the first resistance, it just hit below the resistance area and then went back down. But now, guys, it went in. It didn't even leave a spike. It went in and just be within the resistance area. It is within the resistance area currently. You see, which makes me skeptical about the sell. Yes, technically we are supposed to sell high, buy low, sell high, buy low. But now with our advanced understanding of the market, you see, I'm very skeptical about the sell, guys. Yes, as you can see, the arrows are saying it's supposed to sell because it's in a range movement, but then we need to be careful. You don't just enter trades, guys. You need to be careful. Get to understand what is happening with the market. Get to understand what is happening with the market. Let me hide these ones, guys, from this time frames. Where are we? Let me hide these ones, guys. Let me hide these ones. Oh. See, look at the candlesticks. It came up strong. Now it is currently within the resistance area. Most people will just enter and buy and sell there, but no, it is not safe until you have a confirmation, because candlesticks are the language of the market. They get to tell us the power of the bulls, the strength of the bulls, and the strength of the bears. Which one is strong, which one is weak. You see, you can tell by the formation of the candlesticks. You see, so my brother used to tell me something that you must pay attention to how candlesticks form as they approach a support or a resistance area. They get to tell you a change in direction by showing you how the candlesticks will form. Loss in momentum, there must be a loss in momentum. So I will show you guys something. I will show you how it happens. Let's go to a daily time frame. As you can see on the daily time frame, guys, the market is still within the resistance area, not below, not above, within the resistance area. We are still not sure. Anything can happen. You see, it can break. You know, it can really break. what we can do here is to wait for the market before we sell to break price 102.757, $102.757. If it breaks that price, then we can look for sales on the dollar, which means the dollar will go down, and then I will go to our favorite pairs and look for clear direction of where to buy and where to sell. You see, on some pairs and other pairs, it depends on which pair is coded with the dollar and which trade is based with the dollar. You see, so let's go to a 4-hour time frame. This is where now I get to explain why I'm saying I'm skeptical about this. As we know, guys, it is said that you must buy low, sell high. Now the market is high, you see, guys, plus it is on a resistance area, within a resistance area. You see, using that basic understanding of buying low and selling high only, you might be trapped, because with my understanding here I can see a symmetrical triangle in progress. And what we know about symmetrical triangles is that they indicate a continuation in a trend, not a change in direction, but a continuation in the direction of the trend, not a change. The triangles that indicate a change in direction are ascending triangle and descending triangle, which I don't want to get into, guys. You can just go to Google and research it about it. But symmetrical triangles indicate a continuation in the direction of the trend. Now let's look. What is the trend? The trend is upwards. It is bullish. Now we have a symmetrical triangle in progress here. What do we have? A symmetrical triangle indicating continuation in the direction of the trend, which the trend is bullish. But now we have a problem, because it is in a resistance area, and you are supposed to sell on a resistance, because the market is being resisted in that area from continuing going up, you see. But we have a symmetrical triangle forming within the resistance area. This thing just compromises everything. It compromises everything, which is why we have to wait and see what happens with the dollar. Is it going to break our price? Because our very critical price is price $103.804. You see, if it breaks that price, then we can start buying the dollar. We can start investing more on the dollar, buying the dollar, as it is going to appreciate. You see, guys. So let's wait, because now we have symmetrical triangle on a resistance area. I'm very skeptical here, guys. So my advice for you guys is to wait. I will be watching the market. I will share another video whereby now I am giving out the signal, and I will also leave a link to our channel, our public channel here on this video, guys, whereby you can join us, just in case I don't share the signal on this channel. But I will definitely share it on our link on our channel on Telegram. I will leave it right below our description, so make sure you just tune into our channel, and let's get on with the money making, guys. So this is as far as we can go with the dollar. Not complicated, very clear. This is as far as we can go. Now I'm going to share my analysis on one of our favorite pairs, guys. One of my favorite pairs. My favorite pairs are always coded with the dollar and based with the dollar, because these are the pairs I can get to understand very clearly, you see. So my favorite pairs is GBP USD, Euro USD, USD, NZD, and and USD JPY, USD Chef, and USD K. Yeah, these are my favorite pairs, but my very favorite pairs, those I like to trade daily: GBP USD, Euro USD, AUD USD. You see, those are my favorite. Those I trade. I make sure that whenever I trade or doing my intraday trades or my long-term trades, I don't leave those pairs. You see. Now let's get on with those, guys. Let's get on with those pairs. Let's look at let's start with GBP USD, because last time I shared an analysis on GBP USD predicting that it will crash down, it will go down. As it did, it just went and crashed down, guys, as I predicted last year, December 2021. I predicted that yes, you can see the arrow here is even there. Look, sorry with this. I'm sorry about this, guys. Let me remove all these lines. These are the lines I placed here last time I shared my analysis on this pair. But now it is clear to you guys that even GBP USD is in a range movement, just as the dollar is. You see, this tells you that yes, this pair is corresponding with the dollar index, but inversely. You see, when the dollar goes up, GBP USD goes down. When the dollar goes down, GBP goes up. You see. Now let me remove this one. That, as we can, I'm sure. If you were following, guys, I hope you made money. You can just share the results on our channel. You have to use the link that I will share below the link. If you're not part of my channel, you can just subscribe to my channel and get to view my previous videos. You see, get to view my previous videos. So this is what we have with GBP USD, guys, in a range movement. It has been moving up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, looking at the candlesticks here, it is not yet in a support area. Be careful, guys. It is not yet in a support area. It hasn't reached the support area. But judging by the candlesticks here, the candlesticks are strong. You see, now we have to wait. Plus, we saw the dollar, it is within a resistance area. On a 4-hour time frame, it made a symmetrical triangle indicating a continuation in the bullish movement. So this has to tell us something about GBP USD, that yes, it still has more power, more chances of heading down and reach the support area, or even breaking it, going all the way down to price 1.14214 GBP. You see. So yes, guys, this is what we have with the GBP USD. We have to wait. We can't trade now, guys. I can't send signal even to my clients. Last week I sent them a signal because the dollar was in a resistance area, and I told them to buy GBP USD, buy Euro USD, and we made losses. And then now I realized it's okay. Since we made losses, let's just wait. Let us wait for the market. We rushed into it. You see, we were very rushed into it because I was looking at that it is in a resistance area, but then there was not confirmation enough. You see, what I had was a trend that it broke on a 30-minute time frame, and it broke it. We made a few profits on the GBP USD, but then it wasn't for a long run. You see, a few profits, and it wasn't for a long run, and then it came back all the way back down as the dollar kept going up again. You see, but now I'm here to tell you guys that now don't open any trades. There are those times whereby when you look at the market, there's no clear direction. You just have to wait for that clear direction before you enter. You see, just wait. What we can do now is to wait. is to wait. It's not very much complicated, guys. Not very much complicated. You can see we have a continuation here. BS will still take over. So what we can do now is to wait. Let me go to Euro USD. Let me go to Euro USD. Euro USD is in a support area. Within the support area, guys. And you can see again, Euro USD is in a range movement, just as the dollar index is. You see? Not complicated, guys. Very simple. It's in a range movement, yet to find a clear direction of where it wants to go. We had a double bottom, right, on the dollar index. I just want to show you how strong the dollar index is related to USD based and USD correct. We had a double top on a weekly time frame on the dollar index. We had a double bottom on the dollar index on a weekly time frame, and we had a double top on Euro USD. You see, very, very simple. But now the problem is, guys, looking at the candlestick of the dollar, I want to show you something. Looking at the candlesticks of Euro USD as it was approaching the support area, according to price action, candlesticks are supposed to lose momentum as they approach a resistance area or a support area. They're supposed to lose momentum. Let me show you something here. You see here, look how strong these candlesticks were as they were approaching the support area, the resistance area. But as they kept coming closer and closer to the resistance area, candlesticks started losing momentum. The candlesticks were no longer as strong. They began to lose momentum, making a lot of spikes, you see, indicating that they lost momentum. You see, where's another example? Okay, we don't have another example, but I will find it for you. You see, so now looking at this candlestick here, it is very strong. You see, guys, it is very strong. So let's watch what's going to happen. Let's go to a daily time frame. Looking at the market on a daily time frame. No. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. On the dollar index, guys, we had a symmetrical triangle. You're right. We had a symmetrical triangle forming within the resistance area. But now, on the Euro USD, because it is inversely proportional to the dollar, we have a symmetrical triangle on a support area, which means it indicates continuation in the bearish direction. So we just still have to wait until it breaks our critical price, which is price 104 or 1.04584 cents, you see, of the euro. Just have to wait for that, because as you can see, you see, ever since the euro started, it was only one time. This is the lowest price Euro USD has gone. Lowest. Well, according to my chart. Well, some other charts can go as far as I can go, because I'm only using my phone right here. You see, if I had a laptop, I could be able to go way back. But my chart right here says my lowest price is 0.89798. So if it breaks our critical price here, price 1.04584 euros, will have to sell up until 0.89789 or 798, you see. So now we still have to wait. Let's wait. That's all I'm here to say to you guys. Don't rush. Let us wait for a clear direction. Let's go to daily time frame. Oh, we already went there. Even I myself, guys, I don't have I'm not going to say any on any signals to my clients because I'm still waiting here. So let me share my analysis with who. With USD JPY. I'll also share with USD CAD. I had a clear with USD CAD. Let's first go to USD JPY because that one is very simple, not complicated, straightforward. We had a beautiful inverse head and shoulder on a monthly time frame. See how beautiful it is, guys. Very, very beautiful. As the dollar kept going up like a rocket ship, because USD JPY it is coded with the dollar. It was directly proportional to the direction. It is always directly proportional to the direction of the dollar. Always, not was. It is always. So now that it broke the neckline of the, because it broke the neckline of the dollar, this is the head. This is the head of the dollar, guys. This is the head of the inverse head and shoulder, and then we have our left shoulder and right shoulder. That is our left shoulder there, and this is our right one. This is our right shoulder. I shared this analysis on Facebook, on my Facebook page, our Facebook page. So now I said to them, guys, looking at the strength of the candlesticks as they came to break the neckline of the inverse head and shoulder, it is very difficult for the market to just go for a retest. It will move up until it finds a resistance somewhere before it goes for a retest. We cannot just go in and buy. Remember, if the market breaks the neckline of the head and shoulder or inverse head and shoulder, there must be a retest to that neckline. So yes, it can be compromised and being rejected by going all the way down, you see. But that's why we have those things called stop loss. We put our stop loss as we enter those trades. But I'm pretty sure this gives me the confidence that the dollar would break the resistance. The dollar index will break the resistance area it is currently in, because we're looking at the USD JPY. It made an inverse beautiful head and shoulder on a monthly time frame. Remember, every candlestick pattern, it is highly effective on bigger time frames. As the time frame, you can have a head and shoulder on a 1 minute time frame, but it is only for a short period of time and it can be compromised like it is nothing. But if you find the same candlestick pattern on a bigger time frame, that one is very, very much effective. Just like how we found a double bottom on a weekly time frame on the dollar. We saw it took the market all the way up, and even on Euro USD we had a double top on a weekly time frame, and it just moved the market all the way down. Even now we can see that the market still wants to continue to break the support area that Euro USD it is currently in. So now we have a beautiful head and shoulder on a monthly time frame, which makes it very much effective. So this gives me the confidence that the dollar will be going up for a long time, guys. More buyers, more investors are being attracted now. We have more investors coming in. More investors are coming in here, you see. And I have reasons to believe that probably it is because how the technology has been progressing, you know, how technology has been progressing, how technology has been taking over. This is why more investors are coming in, you see. So let's just wait and find the confirmation. Now let me share my analysis on USD CAD. This is my last one, guys, and then I'm out. Okay, we can see. Let me go to a weekly time frame. You can see right now on a weekly time frame, guys, the market is still on a range movement as the dollar is, you see. But now the USD CAD, it is in a minor resistance that is within the range movement. It is the resistance that is found within the range movement, not the critical ones that are higher and below, you see, within, you see. So now what we are waiting for is the break. If the market breaks that, if the dollar breaks the resistance area that it is on when we analyze, we saw the resistance that is currently in. If it breaks, USD CAD will break above this resistance here. It will break above this resistance, and once it breaks, then we can start looking for buys. Let me move to, you see, we cannot buy or sell here. I can't. I really can't. You see, I'm waiting for the break above this area indicated by these horizontal lines here. Let me use this one. You see, if it breaks this area here, guys, then we can start buying all the way to this price here. And I'm telling you, it will go there. It will reach price 1.46003. You see, just know that I'm a long-term trader, guys. I love long-term trades. So this is as far as I can go, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Please share the video, like and subscribe to my channel if you find this video useful to you. You have a great day. Remember, always use proper risk management. Shalom.